The Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, 1 year of progress and prospects. In the ever-evolving landscape of Nigerian infrastructure, few projects have attracted as much attention, debate, and hope as the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. Announced in early 2024 and flagged off in March of the same year, this ambitious road project was designed to span over 700 kilometers, connecting Lagos in the southwest to Calabar in the southeast. The highway represents not only a critical transport artery for Nigeria's economic transformation, but also a test case for the country's capacity to deliver large-scale infrastructure under tight timelines, financial constraints, and social scrutiny. 1 year into the project, the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway has seen rapid developments, with both progress and controversy defining its trajectory. By design, the project is intended to enhance interstate connectivity, reduce travel costs, stimulate commerce, and foster regional integration along the southern corridor of the country. It is expected to support up to 500,000 small and medium enterprises along the route and catalyze regional GDP growth by an estimate 2%, according to the Ministry of Works. Furthermore, it is projected to create over 10,000 direct and 15,000 indirect jobs, supporting thousands of Nigerians in construction, logistics, hospitality, and supply chain roles. Within the first year of its execution, the Lagos Calabar Highway has moved from blueprint to concrete. The first phase of the project, 47.7 kilometers from Victoria Island to Lekki-Epe corridor, was the immediate focus. This segment, valued at 1 trillion naira, is being constructed by High-Tech Company Limited under the supervision of the Federal Ministry of Works. As of May 2025, nearly 70% of the work on this phase has been completed. On May 31, 2025, President Tinubu commissioned the first completed stretch of the 30 kilometers, making it the most substantial delivery under the administration's renewed hope infrastructure agenda. According to the Ministry of Works, David Umahi, the entire 47-kilometer segment is expected to be completed by May 29, 2026. However, expansion work has already begun beyond Lagos, with civil engineering activities now active in Cross River and Akwa Ibom, suggesting the project is accelerating ahead of its original timeline. One notable technical feature of the highway is the integration of smart infrastructure, including solar-powered streetlights, CCTV surveillance, and designated rest stop and toll plazas. The long-term plan also includes provision for railway infrastructure alongside the highway, a move aimed at providing multimodal transportation options in the future. Funding such an ambitious project has raised both interest and scrutiny. The Lagos Calabar Highway is primarily being financed through a combination of federal budgetary allocation, sovereign guarantees, and multilateral funding. As of mid-2025, approximately 30% of the contract value of the Lagos segment has been disbursed, according to government officials. In July 2025, the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development approved a $100 million loan to support the Lagos Calabar project. This move demonstrated regional confidence in the highway's potential to stimulate cross-border trade and enhance regional economic integration. Tolling has been identified as future revenue mechanism, but will not be introduced until after the initial 5 to 10 years of operation. A decision meant to encourage widespread use and public buy-in. The project also aligns with broader economic strategies, including the Nigerian National Infrastructure Master Plan and the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, under which efficient transport corridors are considered vital for boosting intra-African commerce. Despite the impressive progress, the highway has not been free of controversy. A major point of concern has been the environmental impact, particularly in Lagos, where the road cuts through sensitive coastal ecosystems and displaces businesses along the beachfront. Critics argue that the environmental impact assessment process was rushed or inadequately communicated to the public. There are also concerns about rising coastal erosion and habitat destruction in areas affected by the construction. In March 2025, a report by Sahara Reporters revealed that journalists attempting to cover the project were denied access to construction sites, raising questions about transparency and public accountability. Similarly, small business owners operating beach resorts and leisure facilities in the Oniru and Elegushi areas have reported loss in income, displacement, and increasing debts. While some received compensation, others have described the process as opaque and insufficient. These issues highlight a crucial challenge. While the highway promises macroeconomic benefits, the microeconomic consequences for local communities must be managed with fairness and openness. Stakeholder consultations, transport compensation frameworks, and robust environmental monitoring will be essential to sustain public support and mitigating long-term harm. Public sentiment around the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is mixed. Supporters, particularly in the business, logistics, and tourism sectors, see it as a game changer for Nigeria's economic future. Opponents argue that it is an illicit project with benefits concentrated among the wealthy, especially given the initial alignment through affluent neighborhoods and tourist corridors. Some critics also question the prioritization of the coastal highway over other pressing infrastructure needs, such as inner city roads, schools, or hospitals. Nevertheless, government officials argue that the project is part of a long-term strategy to decongest Lagos, stimulate development in the Niger Delta, and provide a backbone for future economic zones along the coastline. Looking ahead, the Lagos-Calabar Highway is set to become a defining feature of Nigeria's infrastructure narrative. While the full 700-kilometer stretch is not expected to be completed until 2028 to 2031, the momentum gained within the first year is significant. If current timelines are met, subsequent phases in Ogun, Ondo, Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Cross River could commence earlier than anticipated. The government has also indicated that the highway will be integrated with future rail projects and serve as a launchpad for urban satellite towns, agro-processing hubs, and export logistics centers. These complementary developments could make the highway more than just a transportation link, but a transformative economic corridor. The first year of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway has been marked by rapid development, strong political will, and visible physical progress. It has also been marked by transparency concerns, environmental worries, and socio-economic displacement. As Nigeria continues its push towards modernizing infrastructure, the Lagos-Calabar Highway serves as both a beacon of ambition and a case study in balancing progress with people. Ultimately, whether the highway becomes a symbol of national pride or contention will depend on how inclusive and sustainably it will be executed in the years to come. If managed efficiently, it will reshape Nigeria's transport landscape, unlock new economic potential, and demonstrate that large-scale infrastructure projects in Africa can be completed with speed, integrity, and shared benefits.